How does framing work in the media? Have you ever wondered how the news can make you feel a certain way about an event or issue? This is where the concept of framing comes into play. Framing in the media refers to how information is presented to the audience. It involves selecting and emphasizing certain aspects of a story while downplaying or omitting others. This process shapes how people perceive and interpret events without changing the actual facts. Think of framing as a lens or filter. It highlights specific elements of a story, influencing the audience's focus and emotional response. For instance, a news report about immigration might frame the issue by focusing on crime statistics, economic contributions, or personal human stories. Each of these angles leads to a different public perception and emotional reaction. Framing choices are not neutral. They guide the audience's understanding and can significantly affect opinions and attitudes. From an ethics and morals perspective, media framing carries important responsibilities. Media outlets have the power to shape social attitudes and behaviors by constructing narratives. Ethical media framing should aim to be fair, balanced, and contextual, avoiding distortion or manipulation. When framing is used unethically, it can lead to misinformation and reinforce prejudice. For example, selective presentation of facts can create a biased picture. Highlighting some information while ignoring others can mislead the audience. Additionally, exploiting stereotypes or fears through negative framing can perpetuate discrimination and social harm. Another concern is the manipulation of emotions. Using emotionally charged frames can provoke fear, anger, or sympathy, distorting rational judgment. To act ethically, media practitioners should strive for transparency about their framing choices. They should provide sufficient context and avoid sensationalism that misleads the audience. Ethical framing also involves understanding the audience's values and expectations. Media should use positive and truthful messages and maintain consistency in communication. Testing framing effects is essential to ensure they do not misinform or manipulate. The goal should be to inform the public in a way that supports informed decision-making and moral reflection. In summary, framing in the media works by shaping perception through selective emphasis and presentation of information. Its ethical use requires careful attention to fairness, accuracy, and the social consequences of influencing public understanding and moral attitudes.